It's time to take a look at another top-tier early game carry. This is going to be Bullet for a Boss. Now this guy is actually really simple to use. Doesn't have an ultimate ability, which means he has no mana cost, so his mana won't go down when he uses his abilities. His main strength is definitely his range. You can see that it is 700 range, which is pretty crazy for someone who has such low base stats. But don't worry, because this build will also be tanky, even more than other supports, and also provide a lot of healing, probably the most healing out of any support in the entire game. Also provide a ton of armor and magic resist. We're going to get tons of it from items. So if you guys are interested in this type of build, then make sure to leave a like rating on this video, and we'll go ahead and get into the gameplay. For the skills, you're going to take Healing Bolt. Of course you're going to take Healing Bolt because that's literally what supports do in this game. Next, you're also going to take Static Field. Static Field does a great job of zoning people out of your team fights. Okay, you can put this down, chain it around with your team, and you can even chain it to yourself if you need to. Since it's a 360-degree field, you can just stand in the center of it and heal yourself or heal others that are standing inside. If you're ever caught without any HP, you can always just chain it back to yourself and become unkillable, since ULL have 200 health regeneration every second. Next, we're going to take Incinerate. Incinerate is a great poke tool. It's got a long cooldown, but the damage it provides is really good, and it also applies a burn to the target. And finally, we're going to take Bolstering Detonation as our fourth ability. This is the main reason why we're building this guy. This thing chains to allies and enemies, so you can save your teammates by throwing this thing at them. Or you can throw it at the enemy carries, and they not able to escape. The damage is also really good on this. It deals 90 plus magic damage, and it also applies a root to the target, which is really nice. So if you hit a carry with this, they gone. Be rooted in place, and then you can either chain it to yourself to heal, or you can chain it back to one of your teammates to heal them. Now for the two aspects, we're going to take Echo of Explosion. This has gone say damaging an enemy with Bolstering Detonation, causes it to chain to nearby targets more rapidly. So technically speaking, you're going to be chaining Bolstering Detonation here and there. So we re-getting some extra ability haste on all of our abilities, because we reapplying that damage and causing it to chain more rapidly. We're also going to take Echo of Healing. So this one says, your Healing Bolt and Bolstering Detonation now periodically emit healing energy around affected targets. So both of these abilities are gone. Give us periodic healing and that S on top of the built-in periodic healing that we get from Bolstering Detonation. So yeah, we're getting a ton of healing. On top of that, we're going to be taking Arcane Bolt as our fragment. So when we cast Healing Bolt, it's going to leave behind a lingering bolt that periodically heals for 140 health over 8 seconds. That's another source of healing on us and allies. We're also going to take Spark of Resistance. So we're gaining an additional 25% magic resistance whenever we're near a low health ally. We're going to take Spark of Shock. After using a charged or overloaded light ability, your next attack against a combatant deals bonus damage, and then we also take Spark of Shock. This is going to allow us to stun a target with a lightning ability. You can stun a target with your left click now, and we've take Spark of Feedback. When you're critically wounded, final blows that you deliver create restoration, and you gain restoration. That's another source of healing on us, and then we're going to take Spark of Beacons. Your deployable Healing Rift grants increased healing, and it also creates restoration effects on allies. So now, when you drop that Rift, it's going to grant us restoration ×2. Now for the stats on the build, you want to focus on the following. First and foremost, you want to get 100 resilience as fast as possible. That's going to be your first priority because that's going to allow you to survive. The next thing you want to aim for is 100 intellect. And then after that, you can start putting some points into discipline. The reason why we're building intellect is because that's going to increase our damage. Our only real damage that we have outside of burning someone is our left click. So we need to have high intellect to get that left click damage up. And then also we be getting some intellect from our weapons to get our left click damage up. For the mods on the build, you want to do the following. So first on your helmet, you're going to want to take Ashes to Assets. This is gone. Say your class ability recharges faster when you cause damage with your Void Grenade. We retaking advantage of our Void Grenade being, it incinerates, and we reapplying that damage, and then we also gone. Take Hands On. When using your class ability, you gain a temporary bonus to grenade recharge rate. That's just feeding into our grenade loop. So now our grenades come back really fast because we re-throwing them often and we re-causing damage with them. On your gauntlets, you're going to take firepower. This is going to say increase the damage and size of your void grenades. And then you're also going to take impact induction. So defeating a target with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown. On your chest piece, you're going to take protective light. So this is going to say while charged with light. You gain significant damage resistance against combatants matching your subclass energy type. This is going to be our main source of damage reduction. Then you're also going to take focusing strike. So this is going to say your next weapon. Final blow after dodging grants you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration. This is going to feed into our dodge loop. So when we dodge, we're applying damage and then we're getting this focusing strike buff for our weapons, which means we can dodge in, do some damage, and then get out and reset the timer on focusing strike. On our boots, we're going to take innovation. Defeating a combatant with a grenade spawns a well that matches your subclass energy type. So we're creating orbs of power when we defeat someone with our grenade. And then we're also going to take recuperation. You can restore health each time you pick up an orb of power. On our class item, we're going to take grenade kickstart. This is gone, reduce our grenade cooldown. We pick up an orb of power and we're recreating those orbs of power when we defeat enemies with our grenades. We're also going to take Well of Tenacity. Picking up a Void Elemental Well reduces your grenade cooldown further. We re-picking up that Void Well that we created from innovation, and we re-spending that into reducing our grenade cooldown. And then we're also going to take Particle Destruction. This is going to increase our super damage when we're low on health. We're always going to be low on health because we're always dodging. So our supers are going to be really strong. As far as the weapons go, you want to be using any sort of Void primary that you have that's doing some good damage. If you don't have access to Recluse, or maybe Anarchy, which are both really good Void options, then you can always just use Funnel Web. I was using Funnel Web in this gameplay. It's a world drop, so it can drop from any activity. Pretty easy to get. And you just want to have that damage buff on it. So we'll have some sort of damage buff on it, whether that's from Funnel Web or something else, and you should be good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like, rating, comment below to let me know what you think. And if you're new here, then make sure to subscribe for more builds. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.